It's me, John Michael Newbert, your favorite host on your favorite television show, Supply or Die. This week, we came to TCU's campus for our next competition. In case you missed last week, follow me. I'll explain a little bit more about Supply or Die. Every week, we visit a new college campus and ask our students supply chain related questions. This week, we have a guest expert, Bach Nguyen, to help us and the TCU Horned Frogs figure out if they can supply or die.
My job is to do production planning for the Waco plant. The Waco plant is mostly the chilled division, which is the Minute Maid division, and I schedule all the production side of it. Usually we get the forecast from the demand group, and then we take that forecast and we produce it according to forecast, but our forecast is only roughly 80% accuracy. So that's our job is to do, since we know the trends and the historical part of it, we decide how much to make, and then if there's a spike in demand, then we're gonna have to adjust it accordingly to what is needed from our customers. Because supply chain is never a constant thing. One day you can say you thought everything is fine, next thing you know, hey, there's some kind of event happen, like let's say for example a hurricane can hit, okay, when your plant is down, what do you do to have your customers satisfied on that side of it? What can you afford to not only making your customer happy but also their customer happy too? Well, any given day any event can happen.
We have our first candidate. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, Michael Glenn.
Michael Glenn, where are you from?
I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Look at that sharp tie. All right, Michael, you look nice, but can you supply or die? Are you ready for your question?
Oh, I'm born ready.
What is a supply chain manager's role within a company?
Oh, you see, that's real key. And here at TCU, we've got a great Master's of Science in Supply Chain Information Systems Management. I'm glad you asked. Essentially, you really want a business making sure it's getting exactly what it's producing to its clients as quickly as possible. So you throw in LIFO and FIFO. This is arguably one of the most important roles within a business.
That's great. Look at that.
Normally, when we order materials, we order it based on what we need for production, because we have a capacity issue, warehouse capacity issue, constraints on raw materials. We can only order so much, and then we'll order as much as we can, but normally you don't want to order too much because they'll be sitting there. If there's a large demand on another SKU, that means you got to bring in more raw material. That would just jam up the warehouse. So you got to be cautious on that, because everything it boils down to its cost. You're right. But you don't want to let a material sit there way too long, especially in the chill world. It only has a 28-day shelf life, and you don't want to either produce too much or order too much.
Okay, Megan, are you ready for your question?
I am ready.
How many products is a supply chain manager responsible for a company like Coca-Cola? 10, 20, or 60?
I'm gonna say C, 60.
C, 60. Let's see the expert.
Okay, finished goods roughly about maybe close to 60, 80. That's not a lot, but when you add raw material, let's say every SKU or finished goods have over 20 raw materials in it, that's a lot.
And you're right.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. It is 60. All right, up next we have Sarah.
Hey guys.
Sarah is not only is she super smart, she's a student athlete, so she can outplay you in pretty much anything. So you know what? Let's see how she does on Supply or Die.
Alright.
This question is, why is it important to keep positive relationships with your suppliers? Is it A, to increase the amount of effective information, B, you don't want people to be mad at you, or C, your pay increases with the amount of friends you have?
A.
And let's go to our guest expert.
Normally, when we order materials, we order it based on what we need for productions because we have a capacity issue, warehouse capacity issue, constraints on raw materials. We can only order so much, and then we'll order as much as we can. But normally, you don't want to order too much because they'll be sitting there. If there's a large demand on another SKU, that means you have to bring in more raw material. That would just jam up the warehouse. So you gotta be cautious on that.
Oh, you are correct. That's amazing. See Sarah on the soccer field. She's a star. We have our next contestant.
Thompson Burhow, thank you for having me, JM.
Thompson, he's such a great guy, but can he supply or die? Let's see. What time of year is orange juice most popular?
I'd say in the summer because it's refreshing and people might be drinking drinks with orange juice in it in the summer. Am I right?
Let's go to our guest expert.
Orange juice mostly high peak is during the winter months, where people are conscious about the flu and being healthy and all that. And once the cold season drops down, that's when orange juice drops down, and the punch and egg kicks up for the summer.
Ooh, unfortunately, you are not right. It is winter.
Winter.
Gotta get that vitamin C. Don't want to catch a cold. Better luck next time. Up next, we have our next candidate, Super Frog. He's super smart, so I bet you he'll get this one right. All right, Super Frog, what does Coca-Cola do with products that expire? What?
We have reports that tells you how many days out they will be expired based on our customers. When we make our product, we promise our customers at least 30 days so they can get rid of that on their shelf. So we have minimum, they call that the shelf life. Total shelf life is where it expires, like at the very end where it really goes sour and all that. So we promise our customers at least minimum 30 days to get rid of their product. So we have a call it top dates, too old to ship. So based on that number, how much we would ship. 2 ways to get rid of it. We can ask another plant to help us consume that, or we sell it on a discount where we don't lose that much. We only lose by the cost of making it, but not the money that we're going to sell it for. We sell it on a discount.
Unfortunately, no. They do not throw them at Baylor students. Incorrect. But you'll get them next time.